Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our 2021 Volunteer Recognition Reception, virtual again this year. We are going to be back in person in 2022 for our main events, so I'm glad that you guys all were able to join us virtually tonight. A couple of little housekeeping items. You can join us on camera. Speaker view is best to view the program and the video. Just keep yourself muted unless you want to congratulate everyone, and you can share applause and congrats in the chat as well. My name is Jen Nielsen. I think I know all of you. I'm the executive director of the chapter. Next slide. I want to give you guys just a quick recap before we start our awards presentation. Our chapter last year was split 50-50 between virtual and in-person events. And we had such a great time on both, and we're excited to move into 2022 with back to in-person, but also putting in a lot of those hybrid components so that we can have some folks attend virtually as well. In total, the chapter raised a little over $675,000 in income, and you can see the breakdown here throughout the events. And then our annual fund and major gift campaign raised over $130,000 this year. So we were thrilled with that huge growth from 2020 to 2021 in individual giving. Megan, next slide. We had 2 in-person events, like I said, this fall, and I want to just kind of highlight each one of them. We celebrated the 20th anniversary of our red trout fishing event this year. We had a new venue on Shem Creek at Water's Edge, and we hosted 32 boats. We had 8 new guides participate and a slew of over 30 guides that came back from 2019 when we were last in person. The event raised over $21,000 over 2019, the last time we were in person. And we hosted new corporate sponsors, new anglers. It was such a special weekend and such a special event as the 20th anniversary. And Champ Smith, who is the founder of the event, was actually our winning guide this year. So it was really just such a moving event and such a lovely way to celebrate the 20th anniversary. We also hosted our first ever Extreme Hike South Carolina this fall. I tell the story all the time, but John Humphries, one of our board members, asked for a couple of years and to bring this event to South Carolina, and I was so hesitant, and I am so excited that we did. Under the direction of Annie Karenbauer, our development manager, we hosted our first hike. We hosted 18 hikers up in Seneca, Table Rock, Sassafras Mountain, Pinnacle, and they did 30 miles, 6,500 feet of elevation gain in one day. We were hoping to crack that $50,000 mark in our first year. And these 18 hikers raised over, it says nearly, but it's actually over $120,000. So it was just such an incredible experience, such an incredible day. All of the hikers and the volunteers and anybody who you talk to who's there that weekend will tell you it was one of the best experiences. So I hope that if you have any interest in joining the hike program, speak to anyone on our team, and we'll hook you up with a volunteer to talk to join. Next slide. Like I said, in 2022, we are back in person. We're going to welcome back and have a big, huge family reunion for Great Strides. We have our dates listed here, and same venues, same communities. We're getting all back together again. We'll do Extreme Hike and the Red Trout Tournament in the fall. And then in March of 2023, we're kicking it off this year, but we're bringing the first Breath of Life Gala to South Carolina, and it will be hosted in Charleston. So we're extremely excited. We've already started working on that. We have a great committee put together, and Megan will be the lead on that event. Next slide, please. Oh, no, actually, we'll back up. I thought there was one additional slide in there. Now we're going to kick off the awards portion of our evening. We have several awards that we give out locally, and we have several awards that are also recognized nationally. And those folks will be recognized at tonight, as well as next week at the national annual meeting, where you'll hear from Dr. Boyle on our research updates and get a full scope of 2022 on a national level. So to kick off our awards portion tonight is Olivia Clark.
I'm Olivia Clark, co-chair of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's 2021 BreatheCon, a member of the Compass Advisory Board, and the 2020 CF Ambassador for the South Carolina chapter. The Thomas family has been involved with the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for over 10 years to support their children, Ivy and Jude, who both have CF. Last year, they hosted a fundraiser at Crash Fitness and raised a whopping $22,000 for Great Strides. But the Thomas family hasn't stopped at fundraising. They also helped raise awareness for cystic fibrosis by sharing Jude and Ivy's stories as 2021 ambassadors for the South Carolina chapter. Congratulations to Jude and Ivy's League for receiving the Outstanding Great Strides Partner Award.
Hey, this is Jason and Julie Thomas. We're with Jude and Ivy's League, and we'd like to say thank you so much to the CF Foundation for recognizing us as 2021 Outstanding Great Strides Partner. We're super excited to receive that, and grateful for the opportunity to give back to the CF Foundation. We had a great event with our home gym, Crash Fitness in Starborough, South Carolina. They did a fundraiser and raised a ton of money, and we were just grateful for our community pitching in and doing that, and thankful for us to be able to give back to our CF community as well. Thanks again.
I'm Julia Principe, and I am a board member of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for South Carolina. And I'm also the parent of a 4.5-year-old Coleman who has cystic fibrosis. I'm excited to present the Care Team Superstar Award to Dr. Heather Staples. Dr. Staples took over as the director of Prisma Children's Clinic in July of 2021. But she has been a great supporter and an advocate for the CF Foundation since she joined Prisma in 2019. Dr. Staples has supported all of the Foundation's virtual events and virtual education programs since the chapter went virtual, and she's presented updates on several occasions. She also spearheaded the creation of the Parent and Family Advisory Council in the Midlands, along with myself and other volunteers. Dr. Staples is a wonderful partner for the CF Foundation in this state, and we feel so lucky to have her as a part of the team.
Thank you so much for this very unexpected gift from the CF Foundation. I really enjoy taking care of our CF families, and I look forward to many years in the future being able to continue to do so. Thank you again.
I'm Chris Salicki. I've been honored to be the board chair for the state for the past 3.5 years now. And I get the pleasure this year of introducing our InCon Sponsor Award for 2021. And it's a company that we have been blessed with getting some gifts from in the past, but never to the level of what they've done this year. Jake and the crowd at Yeti this year gave both to our Red Trout event 125 custom engraved water bottles for our Red Trout event, and also sponsored our Extreme Hike this year. The gifts that they totaled were well in excess of $6,000, and something that most everyone that attended the event said it was the nicest gift they had been given, whether it was for Red Trout or for Extreme Hike. So without further ado, our 2021 InCon sponsor, thank you very much to Jake and all the folks at Yeti.
Hi everyone, Megan Onesco here, and I am thrilled to present the Hero of Hope Award to Captain Garrett Lacey. The Hero of Hope Award goes to someone who does not have a direct connection to cystic fibrosis, but helps us spread awareness and further our mission. Garrett served on the Low Country Red Trout Committee as our guide recruitment chair. I'm thoroughly impressed and thrilled that this was only Garrett's first year as a volunteer leader for our chapter. Even when push came to shove and it came down to the wire a few days before the tournament, a number of guides had backed out, and Garrett rose to the occasion and helped us fill those slots, and the tournament went off without a hitch. Much thanks to Garrett's efforts. So Garrett, congratulations, so well deserved, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Thanks so much.
Thank you for this great honor, and I look forward to helping find a cure.
Hello, my name is Leslie Geyer, and I am here to proudly present Alex Yarbrough with the South Carolina Chapter's Outreach Award. I just want to thank her so much for all that she's done for our family and Lorelei, as well as the entire CF community. She was honored as a CF Finest honoree in 2021, and she's done an amazing job at fundraising through various opportunities with hosting an event with Kendra Scott and making items on her Cricut and selling them. She also wrote a book for educational purposes for cystic fibrosis, and it's called Lorelei's Roses. It's about my daughter Lorelei, and Alex is obviously her godmother. And we just wanted to take this opportunity to thank her for everything that she's done for us and the community. And I'm so grateful to have her as a god sister. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Yarbrough, and I'm a local pharmacist in Columbia, South Carolina. I am so honored to be chosen for this and extremely grateful for all the support I had from my family, my friends, my wonderful boyfriend, my coworkers, everyone who bought Lorelei's Roses, a book about CF, and the Kendra Scott campaign. To everyone who helped me throughout the entire journey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Matt Aarons, chairman of the Low Country Red Trout Celebrity Classic. We're proud to present the South Carolina Chapter Corporate Award to Blanchard Machinery. Blanchard has been a big supporter of our tournament for years, and they stepped up in a big way when we needed it the most in 2020 after having to cancel the event. We were happy to be back on the water this past fall, and we're especially thankful to Ross Carr, territory manager, and Blanchard Machinery for maintaining their sponsorship at the presenting level in 2021. Congratulations, and thank you again for your generous support.
Hi, we're John and Anita Humphries. I am on the South Carolina Chapter Board. We are the parents of Jenny Humphries, who is recipient of the CF Star Award this evening. And literally, the extreme hike could not have happened without Jenny. Jenny was our support team when we went out and did the hike a couple of weeks before the official hike, so we could make sure that it could actually be done. And we would not have tried to do it without Jenny, but she's terrific. She's been involved almost her entire life with something involving the CF Foundation from a very, very early age. She was the chapter poster child for the North Carolina chapter. We went literally from coast to coast of North Carolina to fundraising events, JC conventions, telethons, recording PSAs to run on television. She's always been very, very active. Her hard work, her terrific positive attitude, her kindness, her sense of humor just makes her the perfect CF ambassador. We could not be more proud to call her our daughter, and happy to have her as part of the team, the Extreme Hike team. And we're very, very pleased to be able to present the CF Star Award to her tonight.
Thank you so much for this award. I had such a great time this year as the CF ambassador for the Extreme Hike. I met so many cool families and new people. I loved hearing people's stories of how they were involved with CF. I loved meeting people that were new to CF and got to learn so much. I'm so proud of the effort and everything that everybody put in to all the events this year. It means a lot to me, and thank you so much for this award.
Hello, we're Larry and Cindy Garton, parents of 2 CF fighters, Hannah and Rebecca. This year, we participated in the first ever South Carolina extreme hike and hiked 30 miles in one day to support a cure for CF. John and Anita Humphries co-chaired the event and created a challenging route in the upstate. They led many training hikes throughout the summer to help us cross the finish line.
John and Anita's passion, dedication, and encouragement helped us raise nearly $120,000, double our goal, and establish a growing extreme hike community. We all became like Tramily, as we call it. We are proud to present the Volunteer of the Year Award to John and Anita Humphries.
This award was quite a surprise and not necessary to be honored for doing a couple of things that we love to do. We love to hike, and we love doing anything we can for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. So to be recognized for that is very kind, and we appreciate it, very grateful. Of course, it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway, that without all the hikers and all the sacrifices they made, without the volunteers, without Annie and Megan and Jen, it would have been impossible. So we're very thankful for all of that. It was terrific, and we're very grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liz Luke. I'm a member of the chapter board of directors, and I serve as chair of the finance program for 4 years. I'm happy to present the Top of Class Award to John Whitmire. I'm sure most of us know that fundraising isn't always easy, especially during a global pandemic. Thinking about going to ask someone for money during this time can be very stressful, but John did it and did it very well. And he did that because he stayed motivated, who has CF. During the finest campaign, John raised a very impressive $9,000. Congratulations, John. That is just outstanding. We really hope you stay in touch and look forward to your continued
Hi, I'm Kristen Laceda, an adult with CF and a member of the South Carolina Executive Board. And it is my pleasure to announce this year's Advocacy Award is going to Crystal Brown. Crystal joined this chapter's involvement in 2018 as a Greenville Finest honoree, supporting her brother who lives with CF. And in late 2021, she actually took on joining our executive board and will head up our advocacy chair. She will be taking on that role, learning all the ins and outs of supporting both those of us with CF and families with CF to make sure that we are protected and have our voices heard. It is with great honor that I present this, and congratulations, Crystal.
My name is Sarah Scheiler, and I'm a member of the South Carolina CFF board and mom to 10-year-old Braden, who has cystic fibrosis. I am happy to announce our CFF South Carolina Rookie of the Year team, Mini But Mighty. This team was supporting 4-year-old Aubin Lentz, who was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis in 2020 and led by her mom, Taylor Lentz. The only thing mini about this team is the 4-year-old Aubin. This mighty team had 57 members, the most of any Great Strides team on the South Carolina chapter, and raised an astounding $20,599 this year. Talking about an amazing first year. Join me in giving a big congratulations to Team Mini But Mighty.
Hi, CFF family, and thank you so much for our award.
We're very excited to be the Rookie of the Year. Next year, we're going to continue to be Mini But
Mighty.
Hi, I'm Jen Nielsen, Executive Director of the South Carolina chapter. We are thrilled to recognize Siebel's once again as our chapter corporate partner for the 2021 Columbia Great Strides. Through employee and customer engagement, Siebel's team raised over $44,000 this year. In total, since 2011, Siebel's employees have donated and raised over $500,000. Siebel's employees are a part of every Great Strides event as both participants and volunteers, often the first ones on site and the last to leave. We're excited to welcome them back and all of our Great Strides teams back in person this spring. Congratulations, Team Siebel's.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shannon Ellingson. I am an adult living with cystic fibrosis. I was diagnosed as a baby. I also wear several other hats, a 4th grade virtual teacher and a mother to a precious 1-year-old. And I am so happy to be here to talk about the award that we have. It's the Gifts for a Cure Award. And this award is given to someone that is a volunteer or a donor that's made a significant impact in the CF community by donating time, money, good thoughts, positive vibes, all of the above. And this year is really special for me because I actually know the winner, and I have had the pleasure of hanging out with her, having meals with her, and just having her a part of my life really since as long as I can remember. And I'm going to let my mother, Kathy O'Brien, talk a little bit more about Carol Litwack and why it's so special to us that she has been given this award.
Hi, I'm Kathy O'Brien. I'm Shannon's mom. And Carol Litwack and I have been friends for, dare I say, 50 years. We met each other in college. We were roommates in college and then again in New York City after college. So our shared journey includes post-college days, dating, careers, marriage, and eventually children. We stayed very close throughout our adult lives, and Carol's been very supportive as a friend as our family navigated cystic fibrosis and the struggle with Shannon and her health. Most recently, she shared our joy at the impact Trikafta had, enabling Shannon to have a beautiful daughter, something we weren't sure was going to be possible. We can't thank Carol enough for her generous donation to cystic fibrosis this year, and also just the emotional support that she's had for me and for my family over the last 50 plus years. Thank you, Carol, so much.
Thank you, Carol.
You make me want to cry.
Oh, am I frozen? Sorry, I looked like I froze for a second there. I kept pushing on my face right here because I'm smiling so big to see everybody and to hear. I mean, I've seen some of the videos, like, you know, before when we're putting it together, but it's just so sweet to see everybody and to celebrate everybody. And I'm just so thankful. And I know that Megan and Annie will join me in thanking everyone in this call and everyone in this community for sticking with us the past few years. It's been challenging all the way around. I think everybody will admit that. But every crazy idea that we had and every pivot that we made, the worst word ever at this point, every time that we kind of transitioned from one thing to another, you guys were there hanging in to support us and to continue to support the events and the community. And we as a team just can't thank you enough. I'd like to thank the presenters who took time and spoke from their heart and to hand out.
Oh my God, it was so nice.
Oh, good. And then also I'd like to thank my board members who all stepped up as presenters and actually some awardees as well. It's so lovely working with you guys as a leadership team. And lastly, to Megan and Annie, this past couple of years has been crazy, and the fact that the three of us got through all of last year together and successful and happy and doing the best we can with what we have is our motto. And I'm so thankful that we are this, strong staff team supported by these super incredible, strong volunteers. And we're looking forward to getting a little bit more back to normal in 2022, and being able to say hi and support and to celebrate all of you in person. I hope that you join us next week virtually for our national annual meeting. We will drop a link in the chat. We will have it on our social media. There's a link to register on emails that have gone out. If you need one, just ask us. And so we'll register for that. That'll be the national update, research update, Dr. Boyle and all of our medical team. We also have an upcoming Breath of Life kickoff. If you're interested in information on that, please reach out to Megan. And then our volunteer leadership conference in Washington, D.C., registration is open for that now. Currently, we have an in-person and a virtual option. Our 2022 dates for our fundraising events in South Carolina will be up on social media and on our chapter webpage. And I just want to thank you all for coming tonight, and I hope to see everyone soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.